dry January is over, so maybe. Actually, we're going to go back a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Phone-free February. Dry January is over, so maybe it is time to try phone-free February. We are not talking about going completely cold turkey, of course, but we've all gone on our phone to check one notification and then end up scrolling through like 3 different apps for the next 30 minutes. Well, that is where this nonprofit campaign, Phone-Free February, comes in. The goal is to get people's screen times down, whether that's before bed, at work, or when you are out with friends or even with your family there. And there is a good reason for it, right? Studies, they show higher screen time is linked to higher rates of obesity, sleep problems, and mental health issues. Dr. Vin Gupta is joining us now. Dr. Gupta, just full disclosure to start, did not do dry January. Not sure I can be convinced of a phone-free February, but I am willing to see if you can change my mind. Talk to us about what sort of issues being on your phone causes and how much of an impact actually lowering cell phone usage, even just a little bit, could have on us.
Well, Alison, I think we're just learning the health impacts of overutilizing our phones. And you mentioned it, obesity, mental health problems, just creating a sedentary life, sleep disturbances. There's this whole gamut of health issues that, again, we're just learning about. It's an evergreen space. But exactly to your point, I enjoy my occasional glass of wine. I think going from 0 to 100 or back just doesn't make sense for the vast majority of people. And so how do we mitigate our use of phones? I mean, this is where there is becoming more and more of an emphasis on do not disturb notifications when you go to bed so the phone doesn't just start popping up and causing light disturbances. Ideally, for all your viewers out there, the hours of 6 and 8 p.m., completely app-free, completely phone-free would be really critical. Using screen time limits, Allison, something as well. When we're thinking about limiting phone use, tracking how much you utilize actually can be very alarming. If you get this notification saying you've used your phone for 6 hours on average every day, those are the types of data points that help us become more aware of what we do and what we don't do. But again, these very simple things actually can make an impact.
Yeah, so it sounds like you're saying really like we could cut our screen time by an hour, preferably at least 2, as you noted in that 6 to 8 p.m. And that would make a difference, right? Because the average screen time for American adults, at least between the ages of 16 to 64, is over 7 hours per day. How much do we need to cut back to really have an impact?
I would say begin with that 6 to 8 p.m. window. There's no reason to be on it. That's dinner time. Afterwards, if you have a family or if you have that time to yourself, you can think about structuring it to do an evening workout followed by dinner. You have a family, that's good playtime, pre-bedtime routines. You don't need your phone between the hours of 6 and 8. And you're right, for most people, that's a 33% immediate reduction. Also, I know it's easier said than done, but charging your phone in a place that's not directly at bedside, really important. Again, ideally, you don't, unless you're in an emergency services, you don't, or if you're a journalist, you don't necessarily need to be on your phone between 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. So think about removing your phone physically from your bedroom premises. That's really important. And frankly, deleting unnecessary apps or rearranging your home screen, distracting apps that you know you're going to go to, actually putting them on the second fold of your phone so you don't immediately go to it when you look at your phone can be another strategy.
Okay, those are workable little tips. You may have convinced me, Dr. Gupta. I will try it for you. Phone-free February. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you.